Welcome to YellBro. I'm Jordan, and today we're going to react to some more of the Rogan-verse from that man, American Redacted. And I had no idea what the fuck's going to be here. I saw like Bert Kreischer a little bit in the first like little images of things, but I have no idea what to actually expect. But I'm here for it. Fuck it. Before I get started, don't forget to share support. Hopefully donate to all the links in the description box. Also, please check out the Discord link if you want to join that. We're in that Discord right now. All opinions are welcome. And obviously, this video will be shared in that same description box for you to look at on your own. Look at me, I'm making figure eights. Oh my god, it's infinity. Oh god. I'm in like Nick mode right now. Nick Fuentes mode. Pause. Either way, please take advantage of the entirety of the description box. All right, let's fucking do it. From American. Is it America or American? American Redact. Comedians are struggling with online backlash. Here we go.
And look, and people will weaponize it against me, and they're going to clip this out, and Bert Kreischer crashes out, and
I really hope they don't.
And he's mentally broken, and whatever they're going to say.
No.
You're like, okay, but I guess I hope it helps somebody.
People doing podcasts about how I would use robots to make my podcast metrics. I'm going to look you in the face right now. And yes, I'm sitting on a booster seat. Thank you. Thank you for doing this. You guys being this obsessed with me, honestly, has boosted my self-esteem.
You are totally obsessed.
Negative Reddit commenters, like, you guys need to go outside.
Touch grass,
You're on mute, Josh, by the way.
Yeah. I look at those guys and I'm always just like, guys, girls, whoever. Like, I mean, I go for it. But like,
they're non-binary, all of them.
All right, so it looks like some of the most widely hated comedians of our generation have finally opened up their comment sections. And after seeing that 90% of the comments were negative, they, of course, are extremely butthurt about it. So now they're struggling to cope with the fact that the internet probably isn't wrong about them. Because it's one thing to have a few hate comments floating around here and there, but when nearly every single comment is nasty like theirs, it's truly a bad sign, as it's actually a reflection of who they are as people. But of course, instead of realizing that these comments are just a result of their insufferable ways, the out-of-touch millionaire comedians have rather come to the conclusion that all the people who leave nasty comments are just lonely, unemployed losers living in their mom's basements, which is by far the most basic, unoriginal clapback to criticism on planet Earth.
But here's the point. Here's
Born in New York, by the way.
I never leave comments, Tommy. I never leave comments.
Okay.
Negative comments, I just don't do it.
It's a place to go.
If you're a dude and probably not in great shape, right? Dandruff, black shirt, shows up everywhere.
Not thriving.
Not thriving.
Is he pointing at himself?
I guess what they'd say is like I don't want to say incel, but like a lonely dude.
It's loneliness.
A lonely dude who's just like living in online and having that be your expression. And
so just from a comedic standpoint, they should...
So I'm going to actually steal this from Nick Fuentes. So the fuck what? So fucking what? What about it? This is nothing about character at all. Oh, God.
He brings up the fucking dandruff thing like it's like, dude, people have dandruff as a condition. It's like, doesn't mean that you're fucking dirty, you fucking idiot.
Listen, I make fun of looks all day and night, but it's usually because I don't like their character. It's my excuse, extra excuse to make fun of them. I'll be fair. But like, that has actually nothing to do with, hey, did they have a point or not? But,
And like, I want, like, why are they really mad? If I was to guess, it's because you're a rich cunt that gets pushed into their face all the goddamn time. Well, they got to go and fucking slave their life away. Well, you just go take your shirt off and go up on stage and get money.
And a lot of them,
like, that's literally a shtick. He stole fucking Randy's stick from Trailer Park Boys by just not having a shirt on and having a big gut.
And people don't think these guys are funny. Let's be honest. The video essay guys have been making a killing following the Rogan verse, and they're like, yeah, these guys aren't actually funny, like stand-up wise. They're not funny people like that. Maybe there's like funny storytelling and podcasts and shit like that, but in regards like their actual stand-up, their actual supposed craft, people are like, yeah, these guys aren't funny. So like,
and all these videos that they're making are very compelling. Like, if I was sick for fucking 4 days, just watching this shit, nothing but.
Oh
It
yeah.
was just fucking making me feel really nice.
I mean, the British guy, Too Lazy to Try, this dude, they're making a killing for just following the Roganverse around because people are like, yo, what the fuck? Like, who are these guys that pretended to be like regular people, but now they're like snobby assholes, like looking down at us. But I don't know, you know, outside observer. Here we go.
It was just like living in online and having that be your expression. And
So just from a comedic standpoint, they should be completely ashamed of saying that clapback out loud, as it's on par with a your mom joke. But more importantly, it's the very reason why they get flooded with mean comments under anything they do online. Because they're completely unaware of what makes them so unbearable. Bert Kreischer, for example, just spent the entire past week gooning on his VR headset while alone in his house. And oddly enough, the only thing he took away from that entire humiliating experience was that all his
He's not here to
viewers
defend
must be
himself.
doing that exact same thing every single day.
He has
1
no
week
defense.
alone with Oculus, and I thought I'm
Yes, mate.
is up online.
Light them up.
It's loneliness. It's loneliness, not being attached to a
The
Oh,
male
we're
loneliness
speaking of-
epidemic.
Yeah, and you know
Hold
what
on,
else?
pause
What
it.
else? It's that. Oh, come on,
What
chap.
the fuck?
Before he starts talking about this, the clip before this, he literally fucking talks about how he's using his VR to cheat on his wife and have these online and that once he was laying in bed at night, he realized that this is the pain that everyone's feeling and why they go after it.
Oh, it's so fucking
And it's like,
lame.
bro, you were projecting, you weird ass motherfucker. And who the fuck uses VR to jerk off? Like, give me a break, bro. That's
Was I
fucked.
summoned? Who summoned me?
I don't even care if there's another person on
We
the
know
other.
one
Like,
guy.
get a phone.
We know one guy.
Call
who
them.
uses-
Was he wearing like a haptic?
Oh
I
my
don't
god,
know,
is this
fleshlight or something?
Is this boomer prop? He's like, go back to the goddamn phones the way things are supposed to be. Why are you using VR headsets? It's fucking boomer
Dude, I
prop.
hate VR. My brother-in-law was trying to get me nowadays. I'm like, no, it's not happening, dude.
What are they? I don't even know what they're capable of at this point. Is it actually like
Well, you can wear
FaceTime
like
shit?
a haptic suit, right? Like, and you
can,
can
like,
do
be
stuff
in
because
a-
people
You
do
can like be in
kinky
a.
shit.
You can be in like an alternate universe and then have like the baseball game playing in the far fucking right corner, and then like your dick getting sucked, and like it's crazy, bro.
What the fuck?
Like the way he explains it, it's like, damn, that is wild that you're in that world.
Okay, I'm old as shit then, because I thought it was just straight up like you can get like limited released games like Resident Evil or some shit like that, or fucking Wii
Yeah,
Sports.
people
Or
are
like
using
a-
it for
like the
fucking.
porn movie
You know
where
that's
you're
what
just
they're gonna
fixed
use it
there and
for.
you can look around.
I'd never put on a fucking VR headset before, but I thought it was like something like basic at this point, and then, but I guess they just like, yo, fuck it, we're just going full throttle, fuck it, and yet AI to that, it's gonna be fucking crazy, probably, right? They probably jailbreak these things and put on their own fucking programming in these things. I wouldn't be surprised,
I
right?
think you fuck as an avatar. Like, I don't think you actually look like yourself, but I could be wrong. They probably got it better now.
They have like tentacles or something. Like, oh yes.
Yeah, like you'd be whatever you want, like a fucking dragon or whatever.
Holy cyberpunk. Okay, let's hit play.
Transhumanist. Fuck.
Here we go. Oh,
Wasn't there a movie about that? The game movie, Game-a-thon.
Prop, did you take a bump?
Ready Player One.
You sound better.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
yeah.
How did you know?
There's a bunch of VR things. Ready Player One,
I'm getting
Surrogates,
over my
another one,
sickness.
kind of. Surrogates.
Did you take a bump? Be honest, Prop.
But
We're gonna say yes just to move on.
I do think it's, before we move on, I think it's weird with the celebrity stuff where they're like, you know, they can AI render them naked or in sexual situations, whatever the fuck, like pornography or whatever the fuck. Like, that's fucking weird as fuck. Why are you doing that to people?
Yeah.
That's
Apparently,
so fucking...
Grok was doing that to that Ashley St. Clair woman that had Elon's
The
baby
Elon lady?
recently.
Who's been
Mhm.
there's been like, I kept seeing something about her, but in regards to
She did on her
she's woke
apology
now.
tour
She's woke
saying,
now.
yeah, she said she's dark woke now.
Yeah, but
That was dark woke.
I
I don't know.
don't know either. But That is weird to me. Like using people's likeness for your own like pleasure like that. There's joking and trolling your friends, fine. But like the other stuff where it's like no one's around, if they look under their bed, look out the window, like who's looking at me? Who's looking at me? No one? All right, good. We're alone. All right, Jessica Chastain, take your clothes off. Like that shit's weird. That's weird as fuck to me. That's super fucking weird.
He tells all this shit about him and his wife's relationship, and then he goes into her labia, what it looks like, and how these younger women have like way nicer labias. I'm like, what a fucking loser, bro.
Is it a
I
bit?
think his wife should fucking beat his ass.
Is it a bit, or is he like
No, he's
going for
dead
seriousness?
serious.
Okay.
He was trying, like, it's right before this clip. I don't know why he didn't put it in. It was too good to not put in.
Oh, okay. Like on the actual podcast, he was saying that shit.
Yeah, like literally
Okay.
right before he says this, he says that shit that I.
Okay. Either way, let's hit play. Here we go.
Hit him up. It's loneliness. It's loneliness, not being attached to a real world.
Yeah, and you know what else it is, dude? It's that you have a place to put it now. Yeah.
And I really, like, I don't mean this like...
Isn't liquid death water,
trying to
or
be,
is
like,
it something
deep.
else?
But really, at the
Sounds
end
like
of that
fucking
week,
a tall boy to me.
I
Like beer.
understood those dudes who leave negative comments, because I was like, yeah, I get it.
That's
I get
really-
it. You didn't have something...
Maybe they
you
just don't like you.
You're not going to get noticed if you say something nice.
You're right. You're right.
You're not going to get noticed if you're like, dude, your special was great.
Honestly, Bert Kreischer's biggest defense is that he's actually just a real-life bozo. And this is a great example of that.
Sounds like
Because instead of seeing that his
Roganisms
comments
almost,
are
right?
mostly just people that have grown tired of his
lame.
shirtless routine on
Roganisms
stage, or his
lame shit to
narcissistic
say.
ability to make any and every conversation about himself, he of course easily deflects all the critique and
corny
claims
shit.
that anyone who says anything bad about him are just lonely losers.
But I understand that guy that
It's a cope.
goes, he gets more attention, and now he's in a fight, and now he's got a communication,
Yeah.
and now he's got something to do that day. I'm not defending the guys who leave negative comments, but I'm understanding it after that weekend alone is like you're sitting there with
weekend
little to
alone.
nothing to do, and you throw a hateful thing out, and then someone's like, fuck you, and
Yeah.
now you're talking.
Yeah.
And if you reply or I reply,
Yeah.
that's a fucking home run. That's like, shut up. I got no fucking celebrity's head.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's the reason I don't read comments
Celebrity
is one day,
head.
one guy got in my head,
Sorry.
and
Well,
this guy
someone
who I
might think
don't
you
know
guys suck though.
kind
Like,
of
that
fucked
could
my
be
day up.
possibly
And I was like,
thing.
why would I let that
Whatever.
happen?
I mean, this guy just keeps inventing lousier ways to justify his boneheaded nature by the day.
Yeah, this is
and at
kinda
this point, he's
pathetic.
become so oblivious that he's
Oof.
probably
I'm
doing
almost
it
like
on
bring on
purpose,
Rogan.
whether he
CJ
knows
Stroud,
it or
it
not.
is.
So Bert Kreischer is professionally dumb, and as a result of that, he's really
almost like,
easy
yeah,
to make
bring
fun
Rogan
of.
in.
Personally,
Save
though,
this.
I don't really get a kick out of bashing him that much, as it's kind of like low-hanging fruit at this point, but I still thoroughly enjoy any and every comment or video made about that guy. The other comedian who seems to be actually having a mental breakdown
No,
over online
not Whitney.
criticism is none other than Whitney Cummings, as she recently responded to the people accusing her of purchasing botted views for her podcast, which she, of course, strongly denied. And just in case you weren't aware of these accusations already, basically a lot of people find the views on her channel to be super suspicious, because each podcast has give or take 1 million views. But the fishy part is that the engagement under each of those episodes don't quite line up with a podcast that averages that type of traffic. Like, for example, this one from 8 days ago has 731,000 views, but only has around 200 comments and under 1,000 likes, which is indeed pretty suspicious. Like when you compare it to, say, this Joe Rogan podcast that has roughly the same amount of views, you can really see why people are accusing her of botting, as that JRE episode has 10,000 likes and over 2,000 comments. So a lot of
Why
people
wouldn't these
online
bots
feel
also
strongly
hit
that
like?
she's botting.
What's that?
Why wouldn't these bots also hit like? It's like it just got views.
I don't
That
think you
could
can
be
buy
algorithms
likes. I
just
think you
Maybe
can
she
just buy the views, right?
I think you can get likes too.
You buy the views and you can buy the likes
you go.
too.
Or maybe they
Jesus splurge for the likes.
maybe it's a package deal thing. Like a
Too cheap.
It's extra.
Direct
The-
TV
the likes are-
360 deals and shit like that. Okay. All right, Wim Hof, here we go. Are they actually cycling like Rogan guests too within the Rogan Spheres podcasts? Are they actually cycling like guess that Rogan has too. That's kind of weird. All right, here we go. Whatever.
Response
The
to
whole
that, however,
ecosystem.
was exactly how you'd expect it to be.
I owe an apology to some people, and it's actually pretty serious. I feel bad. There's no easy way to say this. I do need to openly apologize to a couple people who have accused me of hiring bots to
These are all
watch
acting
my podcast or hack the numbers
cadences.
of the podcast. I am not even
Hack the numbers.
erudite enough about bots to know what exactly I'm being accused of, but I'm going to apologize anyway.
Yeah, like
Also,
Whitney's fucking
look,
managing
if anything
herself.
they are accusing me of, to be clear, was true.
Those are physical acting cadences.
Inflating numbers
Right.
artificially on YouTube are fraud. It's called fraud. YouTube
But I
would have
get it.
taken my channel by now, but we're going to keep
That's not
the
true.
logic out of this.
That's not true.
Please.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not true.
You're not insulting
Look
me.
at
You're kind
Twitch
of insulting
alone.
YouTube. You're just calling YouTube criminals. But it's weird when someone insults you.
What?
They accidentally reveal how powerful they think you are. Like if I was using bots to have fake numbers on my podcast or whatever, what they're saying is you're committing a crime on YouTube. And it's like, well, YouTube would call you. No, she has YouTube in the palm of her hand.
So just based off that clip alone, you can quickly gather that Whitney Cummings is so old and clueless about the internet that if her podcast views were botted, then she'd have absolutely no idea that it was going on. And if anything, it's probably the huge team or agency around her that would bot her podcast for her, if they were to do that.
That's
So
her?
the fact that
This looks
she's so
way different.
falsely confident about
So
the whole
different,
thing
bro.
is just mind-numbing, as she has no idea what she's even talking about. As ignorant as she is, though, what she's about to say next actually makes her look worse than just denying it and moving on. Because this whole speech quickly turns into this condescending, self-centered rant about the channels in this particular niche on YouTube and how we all desperately need her
Page
name,
frequency.
image, and likeness to pay our rent, which is just hilarious. I mean, all these channels, mine
The
included,
too lazy to try
don't really
fucking
make
profiles
videos
so
about
funny.
her, as most people don't really want to watch
George
a
with the
video
chips
about
on.
Whitney
George.
Cummings, let alone listen to her voice. I mean, I'd completely understand if
He's
Joe
cooking
Rogan or even Tony Hinchcliffe said this, but come on, this is Whitney Cummings, of all people.
And when I'm making the example, that's what gets kicked us out. I swear to God. This is what they wanted. This is what they wanted. They wanted me to do an episode where, like, it's because I don't say these words. 4 views. But I'm sorry. Like, honestly, like, at first I was kind of, my ego was a little bit like, you know, but I
What is
do.
that
I think
nasal
I owe
shit
an
people
apology.
fucking-
I'm sorry. I'm
What
sorry
is that
that you have to talk about me.
What's what?
That hurts.
Because
Breathing.
when you talk about yourself,
The hard nasal thing. And it's like, I don't know. Whatever.
You doing the Rogan sniff?
Everyone does the hard nasal, like hard breathing. At least Rogan had his
Power
nose broken a
fucking
couple
sniff
times.
through
That makes
this.
more sense to me.
The sewer fucking 58 or whatever
syrup.
the fuck that thing is.
I don't know. Like, I don't even know if I'm like, I might even do it for all I know. And I don't think I do that. I do like a hard, like a swag sniff. Like, I swear to God, I see people doing that shit. Whatever. All right, here we go. It's nothing. Whatever.
no.
Whatever, it's the SM7B.
Like, I can have nothing but compassion for the person who this is like their thing. These men aren't young. These are grown men, like adult men. If someone
How do you know it's men, you
sees
fucking
my
idiot?
comments and is like, there's not 50,000 comments and people comment. It's like, well, maybe you get a lot of comments because the people who listen to your podcast want to fight in the comment section all day. Maybe the people that listen to my podcast have a purpose in life. Maybe they like are sober.
Oh, shit.
Putting it
That's
out
crazy.
public, you don't want to fix it.
Who
You
let
don't
her
want to
put this
correct
out?
me. You don't think I suck. You're just trying to make friends in my
It's
comment
gonna
section.
win no
Which is
matter what.
like
That's the point, I
you're just
think.
trying to track whack people to text offensive memes with all day.
promoted
because cool
Prime,
people
too.
Won't bite. These are people that like make podcast
She is.
episodes about this.
Is this your comedy?
okay?
What the fuck?
And,
And look,
a lollipop.
I think that most people
Starbucks, maybe.
online
A little bit.
that are in these kind of like melees, like they
Whitney, join the YellBro Road.
they
Come
don't
on.
think that they can make a friend, so they settle for
Join
a
the
fight.
team.
Like it's my thing, and I've said this
Bert,
before.
you're
Like I don't think I
uninvited.
deserve love, so I settle for being used. Like, you know, I think these fights.
What
make people
mantras
feel
are you
alive,
repeating that you learned at
adrenaline,
some
you get
fucking self-help
dopamine, You know, I get it, dude.
All right, so first off,
She also looks like she looks maxed in this video.
Videos as podcasts
Yeah.
pretty much tells you all you need to know about her knowledge of the internet.
Sydney Sweeney?
So whether she's botting or not, the one thing that's true is that she'd have no idea if she were. Secondly, the thought of a professional
Grandpa's
stand-up
Boy.
comedian and actress calling out relatively smaller YouTube channels is actually so funny. I mean, this has got to be the second lowest point in her career, with the only thing lower than that being that she
Brendan
laid
Schwab.
down with Brendan Schwab in bed. I mean, if you're going to call us out, at least spice it up and talk about Red Bar. Like, he's really the only one that started this whole niche.
Red
Whether
Bar.
any of us like it or not, we are
Bro,
all
that
in
dude
the
is
Mike
savage.
David
He
sphere,
says-
so to speak.
He'd be like, I'm
Should
gonna
never call him
fucking
out.
kill you, you stupid bitch.
This guy is, like, in my opinion, a cringe fuck face. He really is.
I don't know his like politics or whatever. But
I've
he
heard him
fucking,
years ago in the politics world. I'm like, oh, you're angling, aren't you? Pause. You're angling.
he just
for something.
popped into my feed
Hey,
like
Jordan.
maybe like 3 months ago.
What's up?
Look at this.
I started
Look at this,
seeing
bro.
him.
I did it.
That is not enough oil, but I guess it worked.
It worked.
Did you flip it over?
I had one bottle of Crisco, dude. Look,
Did you flip
I
it?
had one bottle, bro.
Or was it just...
I made it work, man.
Okay. Hey, man.
Second one might not get done, but I did it. Did the thing. All right, bye.
Either way.
Anyway.
Yeah. Someone called me a fake Red Bar, I think, at some point.
Oh shit, really?
Who is Red Bar?
This guy on
He's a
screen.
comedian, I guess, but he has a show where he just kind of like loudmouths people, and it's kind of funny because he's just so like scorched earth kind of thing. But I don't really know much about him.
I saw him years ago. I'm like, he has like a very like professional setup style thing going on. I remember that years ago. Like, oh, okay. But the words coming out of his fucking mouth were like, okay. I don't know. Not my shit. Either way, let's keep playing. Here we go.
Though, as she is terrified of his wrath. But anyways, as you'll see shortly here, she actually goes on to accuse all of the people running these channels of being old, which is simply her just projecting her deepest insecurity of becoming an aging old woman, which is a harsh reality that she obviously can't
But
accept.
she looks good, though. I
And
like it.
Look,
I'm
I
in.
don't understand the YouTube space and the podcasting space. I know that controversy is currency, but being an old, miserable guy who's mad at me for making it in comedy, it's not controversial. That's actually the default.
For making it in
Spending all
comedy?
day making YouTube videos about me and bots or whatever, it just like, it kind of makes you look
Whitney.
like old.
This is lame.
It's like an
Whitney.
old take. It's like a boomer take to be like, a female
boomer
comic isn't
take?
funny. It's like when my sitcom came out, everyone was like, bah, the Nielsen machines must be broken. Like, you tried to
You're better than this,
make
Whitney,
that
right? I
fake
don't know
too.
your stand-up at all,
Oh,
but
she's not.
It's kind of
She's
lame.
not, like-
This is lame.
Okay, like there was always some reason. So everything y'all did, it's been done, right? And it's all about originality now. Like Pat said, there's other things to come from. It's like there's nothing more embarrassing than your trolls being unoriginal.
I mean, she's
Bro,
clearly
this
just
bitch
talking
needs
in
to, like,
circles
all
because she
comics
literally
need to
has
focus
no
on
This is
idea
Whitney
whether
Webb.
the views are
Stop
botted
just,
or
like,
not.
not
Whitney's
being
dead.
funny.
She got scrawny and tall. I thought Whitney Webb was like shorty and a nerd.
Like you go to comics from
This
the
isn't Whitney
90s
Webb.
back to the fucking 50s, and they all are
No,
extremely
you said
professional
Whitney,
and have
I'm
fucking
thinking Whitney
hilarious
Webb.
jokes. These motherfuckers,
It's Madigan.
you can't.
I'm in.
They don't have a shtick. Like they aren't funny, and they don't have this like clear
So
persona
this is a
and
different
clear
Whitney. This is not the same
joke
one that
profile.
I'd seen.
She's doing, I'm a boss
This is
bitch.
Whitney Houston, Texas.
She's doing that. I'm a
No,
boss
it-
bitch.
Whitney
type of
Cummings,
thing.
sorry.
Right?
What's-
She's doing that, basically.
This is Whitney
I'm a boss.
Cummings.
Yes, Whitney Cummings.
This is Whitney Cummings.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, she's lost weight, bro. I'm sad. She's gonna die.
She is getting
What?
really thin, actually. Her arms and shit are. But good for her, girl. You're looking.
Listen, I think she's hot still, but that's not the point, right?
She is attractive still. I think it's her fucking her boomer ass brain that's fucking the problem.
Well,
no,
the fact
man.
that she
Look
used
at
the word
those arms.
boomer.
Look at that chicken wing she's got sticking out.
You guys are just
She's
boomers.
got-
You
I
don't
saw her on
understand.
Joe
It's like,
Rogan like
come on.
6 years ago, and she was fine as shit. And now she's like fucking dying.
Okay.
It's like she couldn't get the SNAP benefits.
All right. Either way, it's like a lame excuse to saying like originality. I don't watch enough of their stuff to like really judge that. But this rebuttal right here, this little comeback thing, pause. Not screaming originality. Actually, it's screaming.
Look at that tiny chicken
I'm better
leg
than
sticking
you.
out, bro.
I have more
That's
money
the
than
rest of her
you.
body.
You're old. I'm new. I'm
6
original.
years
You're
ago, I would
not.
love to see her naked. Look
Just
at her
matter
now.
of fact
Harrison,
statement. Matter.
stop talking over YellBro.
This is
I
some
want to hear
Ariana
your
Grande
jokes,
bullshit.
but don't talk over YellBro. God damn it.
It's whatever. Just like kind of matter of fact statements.
Yeah, YellBro knows. He knows I'm gonna. No, I'm
Fuck
just
you.
saying.
I
Look
want
at
to
the
hear your
fucking
jokes,
chicken.
Harrison. Just fucking
I don't have any jokes. I'm just
time them
saying she's
right.
dying.
Time them right.
Well, goddamn. Yeah, just kind of like dismissing anyone with any type of quote unquote negative statement, which goes back to Rogan actually. Funny enough, he said like, gotta ignore them, ignore them, move on. Meanwhile, it's like you do one of the worst interviews ever. It's like his mentality is to ignore it, even though he does see it anyways, which is what Whitney does, and Bert Kreischer does, and Tom Segura does, and whoever, Tony Hinchcliffe. These guys see the fucking comments. It's their crowd. It's like someone booing really loudly, not hearing it in a stand-up comedian like setting. Come on, they hear this shit. Like, why not just be real about it? Be an artist about it. I don't know. Make it funny. Why not? Make it actually funny. But either way, here we go. Here's more of American Redact. Here we go.
It would have been better if she just admitted to not knowing about
Whitney
it, rather than
Cummings.
complaining about the faceless channels that make videos about her once every 6 months, and calling them all old and boomerish. So to be honest, this whole exhausting
sound kinda
rant
young,
about her
typically.
haters makes her look pretty bad. But what makes her
Hold
look
up, pause,
even worse is when she makes the
What's up?
argument that she's not botting.
Hey, God.
Pause. Her fucking her shit with her like the way she's acting and like kind of like accusing the chat and bullying people or whatever and like putting ideas on them. She did the same thing to her new boyfriend's ex-wife. Her name was Christine, and she came out and said that Chris Cole abused her and then showed all these pictures and stuff, and then like told this story about how he like forced her to not use her name Christine because his name is Chris Cole, and he didn't want it to
That's
be
a
like
fucking skater.
Christine and Chris Cole.
Right?
So he forces her
I'd
name to be
abuse her.
Red.
I'd force feed her a cheeseburger.
Oh my
Jesus
God.
Christ. Yeah, he forces her to change her name to Red, which she didn't want. But then she said she was like super like enamored with his celebrity and shit, so she kind of just went along with everything. And then once it all fell apart, Whitney fucking latches onto Chris Cole like as soon as it happens, like a week after all the shit hits the fan. And then she's fucking paying his legal fees to sue Christine, and then goes on her podcast and starts squawking and talking shit about it in public.
Who the fuck is Chris
Like
Cole
she's just
again?
fucking
Who is this motherfucker?
like he's a professional skateboarder. He
I knew he was a
skated for, like,
skater.
Zero
Okay.
and
Yeah.
Fallen, and he's pretty good. Like he's fucking one of the most famous skaters, street skaters at least.
I think I've seen him do a game of skate with the barracks thing.
Yeah, he's always on the barracks.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay.
But yeah, that's fuck. She's just such a trash person that like she uses her podcast in just like the shittiest way, and it's not even for comedy.
Are we recording?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Then I'll shut up, let you talk your politics.
Fuck my life, dude. Oh, you're recording? Let me be respectful now. Like, why not do that with any time, Harrison? Any moment. Like, why not be like caring
Well,
about
I
what
know
people are
you're
saying.
paid by the DNC. I just don't want you to lose any more cash flow.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Listen, Hill Dog, hit me up. Hey, Hill Dog, hit me up. So, Obama,
Yo,
Obama, hit
in
me up. Son.
2016, I was donating to this guy named Ed Higgins, and he was walking from Philadelphia or from DC to Philadelphia to the convention, the DNC convention. So I was donating to him a couple $100, and each donation I would be like, "Thank you so much, Donner Brazil," or like, "Thank you so much, HRC." And then some motherfucker, remember the guy that threw the chains at Bernie?
I don't remember that.
He made this allegation that this Ed Higgins guy was CIA and that this was proof that he was CIA. And they're showing my donations to him. And then he ends up going on Jimmy Dore's show and talking about that shit.
Is it like a? It's not Ed. It's a weird. It's a Eonin, EOIN.
No, it's like this
different person.
I
Okay.
always think it's gonna be him, and then I'm like, oh shit, that's a completely different dude.
Okay.
He's just some like fucking. He does make like if you look him up on YouTube, he'll have like 100 subs or something, and
Okay. Ed
I think
Higgins.
last time he was doing like modern monetary shit, and he got in with the Steve Grumbine gang.
I remember him. Remember that guy for sure. The fucking
Yeah, that's a little internet lore for you.
Fucking the Jordan, right? The whole little beef they had, or some shit like that, or like he was on their channel, Status Quo or whatever, right? Steve Grumbine.
Oh, I didn't know
Remember
that. Yeah, I forget what their beef was.
I don't know if it was a beef, but he was definitely on the channel or talking about the channel at least, like back in the day.
Grumbine was he's an evangelical fucking modern monetary guy. It's like, bro, you got to take a break.
Fair enough. All right, let's hear more from American Redact. Here we go.
You know what Whitney looks like? She looks like Bruce Wayne's profile picture with the chicken.
Listen, how dare you?
Joe Chicken Head.
My future wife, how dare you? All right, here we go.
Reason being that we sometimes make a video about her to get views, which is yet again a horrendous take.
People doing podcasts about how I would use robots to make my podcast metrics. I'm going to look you in the face right now. And yes, I'm sitting on a booster seat. Thank you. Thank you for doing this. You guys being this obsessed with me, honestly, has boosted my self-esteem. I swear to, I didn't realize I was so relevant. Like, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't know that not only is my podcast doing well, because I'm too afraid to look at the numbers, but in order for yours to do well...
That's bullshit. That's definitely bullshit.
You have to talk about me.
I'm sorry, Whitney, but that's
even if it was true, bullshit. What a loser thing to say.
No, if that's genuine, then I say fine. Like that actually be like a badge of honor, but like I don't buy that. I don't buy it.
Yeah, but what if like you have like psoriasis on your face and everyone that watches you is like, ugh, and then therefore Whitney's obviously got to have more views than you and shit like that. Like she just makes this nonsensical like I'm better than you because people watch my shit or whatever, and it's
in a way, yeah. It's well, yes, all the circumstantial things.
It's quality, not quantity.
Yeah, all the circumstantial shit, like I get that, but like initially, I just don't believe her. I don't believe that. I think she does look at her numbers, like, hey, what am I doing this week? Where's my ranking of my podcast on the fucking charts or whatever the fuck, right? I think she's doing it. Like, come on.
Like she probably has a team that she sits down with or somebody at least.
Well, she has like ads everywhere, dude. These are ads. The Prime bottle, the Lollipop bottle. Maybe not Starbucks. I mean, that's just like her coffee, but like, or cans. I mean, like, whatever. These are advertisements. She's not drinking these things. They're just there, right? No one has like 4 drinks in front of them like that, right? Who has that actually in real life? Like no one does. No one has that. So it's like it's a set. It's set up that way.
Perfectly fucking.
Yeah.
Perfectly
labels
placed.
out and all that shit. Yeah. No one just has that. So. Yes, someone is reminding her of the number she's doing because she might lose this. She might lose these things if she's not getting the numbers. So she's aware of that. Or she might get bonuses.
That Prime
like
bottle.
athletes. Yeah, good.
That Prime bottle is probably just full of mold. It's been sitting there for fucking years.
Either that's just empty and washed out already. Like, just sitting
Yeah.
there.
The advertisers pay for the amount of views or the
She
reach
knows.
that they get. Yeah.
Yeah, she knows. It's like an athlete knowing their yardage or their points or their whatever, their wins, right? They know these things for the sake of like, I get a bonus if I hit a certain threshold. So she's aware of the number. Hey, come on, not be stupid. And why is that such a bad thing to care about those things? Honestly, like if I was getting fucking 500,000 views every video, I'd fucking care about all of that. If it dropped down to like 10,000, I'd be like, yo, what the fuck happened? I'd care about that. What's wrong with caring about that? Just let it be known, right? I do care, like if people see what I'm doing or not. I do care about that. And why not? You guys, like, why lie? Like, in my opinion, my guess is that she's lying about that. She does care about that. It's like, let it be known. Why is that a thing to hide? I don't get it. I really don't. But I don't, maybe it's like a kind of a, I'm dancing on you shit. Like, yeah, I'm so.
What she's doing with her
important.
hands right now is so fucking weird looking.
Yeah, no.
It's like she's double-handed.
Just have to do like a deadlift or something. Palm out, palm in. Okay. But it's just like, I don't know. It screams pretend, and it screams like I'm better than you. Shit. It screams that. And it's like, that's unfortunate if you're like that. I don't see really any Whitney Cummings ever, really. I don't know her for anything, really. Some stand-up stuff. Beige Frequency, making fun of her. The Rogan Sphere, heard of that. But I don't really know much about her. It's like, why are you pretending like you don't care about this stuff? You do care. At least even for like stupid, shallow reasons, right? Like advertisements or money coming in. So like, why dismiss? I don't know. It's just weird. It's same with like Nick Fuentes. If his little $50 donations or $100 donations dry up, like all of a sudden he's just start caring again. All of a sudden, like, come on. It's like, come on, guys, what are we doing? You quote unquote, you made it. Why not live it like you made it? What are you doing? To me, in my worldview. But all right. Either way, let's continue. As she dismisses her audience, basically. Here we go.
Like, and also you're in a jam with your argument because you're saying my podcast doesn't do as well as it says it does, yet you use my name for yours to do well. So if my name on your title makes you get numbers, wouldn't the actual me like do pretty well? Even if it's people hating me?
The numbers? You're supposed to be an
Which
artist.
is it?
My lady, you're supposed to be a fucking artist.
The only way to get out of that jam
You
is
dummy.
what? The only way to get out of that jam is for you to be like, no, your name didn't make our podcast do well because we use bots.
It's called someone who didn't make it off of real reasons. Unfortunately, Whitney. Maybe you're actually like, I don't know her. Once again, I don't know her work. Maybe she's talented, right? But like, your arguments scream like you didn't make it for the right, quote unquote, right reasons. Like, why why you are where you are. It actually screams pretentiousness and like someone owes you something. It screams that, man. But okay.
Yeah. And also, that statement has no logic because fame doesn't always transfer to different avenues. Like, you can be really popular somewhere, like in a certain like area, and then it doesn't transfer over to another part.
Yeah. I agree with that. It's just like, I'm trying to vibe off of this lady. I'm like, what are you actually saying? And it screams pretentiousness quite a bit. And
100%.
you better hope it there. What's that?
I was trying to think of that word. I was like, yeah, that's it.
Well, she better hope it doesn't go away because Just like Nicky Boy, you might be begging for these guys to come back to you. The ones that gave you the negative comments. Like straight up. She might be begging for it.
The assumption that they're better than others and that's why they're in this position. It's like the amount of comedians that I know that are fucking killer that you never hear about that don't have these stupid podcasts. You can go into a fucking comedy club in any shithole fucking city and you'll find funnier people than Whitney fucking Cummings.
I can't say I know that, but I can believe it. I can believe it for sure.
Or not even just like the whole comedy sphere. Like they act like they're like fucking Michael Jordan or some shit. It's like, bro, comedy's pretty sweet, but like calm your fucking tits, bro. You're not fucking that cool. Like you're not Richard Pryor or George Carlin or somebody that's like intelligent to weave a huge fucking narrative to make a joke. You like smack your butt on stage and make like stupid fucking cliche like modern day trope jokes.
Yeah, the mixtapes won't be nice to these guys if it is what I think it is. With a lot of these people, history and the mixtapes will not be nice. Because someone's going to change the fucking game at some point, right? Just by law of averages. Yeah. Someone's going to be a fucking savage and change everything over. And it's like, hey, are you anything close to this guy? Or anyone before him? Oh, you're in that in-between stage where you weren't actually that great. You were just the thing that was around. And that's the saddest thing for an artist to be in.
It's like what Gifted Hater was saying about vert skateboard. It's like there's been no progress in this fucking field for the last like 25 years. Same thing with comedy.
It's like
yes. Louis C.K. and Bill Burr, they there's a little bits of funny there, but they're not good enough in my opinion to be talked about in the same way as like the greats. Ain't no Bill Hicks.
Yeah. No, I agree. But the thing is, like, there are guys like doing like vert skateboarding that just love what they do. They love doing it. And that is where the actual quote unquote evolution comes from. Is someone caring about what they're doing and then going further with it or going back to traditional stuff, whatever the fuck they do. It's just like the idea, it screams authentic versus, where's your following at, huh? You have to use my name to get famous, huh? You got to use my name, don't you? Which is just like screams like, fucking putting your nose up like against them or whatever the fuck it's called. Just like, looking down at them, eyebrowing them. That will never be cool anywhere, especially in arts. No fucking chance that's cool.
I could dress her better and feed her some lasagna. And in like 2 weeks, she would be fine again.
What? Okay. All right. Lasagna. Let's hit play here. Here we go. Harrison, you should join Hollywood. You should, as an actor. But here we go.
Either way, I'm a numbers machine, is the point here. And you real live trolls, you're so much more robotic than any bot.
She said she wasn't.
For like an older dude podcaster to troll me is like, you're DOS, dude.
DOS?
Like,
denial of
I'm
service?
sorry that trashing me is the only way anyone...
like old school
fucking... By the way, I relate to stuff.
You saw her
I used to self-deprecate and think it was the only way that people would like me. So I get why you think trashing me works. I used to do it.
All she has is like
anymore. I don't need to. You guys do it for me.
She's got no boobs anymore.
You volunteered to do my self-deprecating for me, and I don't pay you, but I guess you get paid by doing it. So I don't want to come for your job. Like AI is already coming for you.
So yeah,
no, she's too scrawny.
Whitney Cummings has lost her.
Are they not coming for us?
Every single red flag
fucking rich bitch.
Her channel is there clear as day. Whether she's botting or not, though, is the least of my concern. Honestly, the thing that popped out to me here the most is how she probably sees herself as like this hip, relatable Gen Z comic, almost like a female version of Matt Rife, which is already cringe as is.
Who the fuck is that? I don't want to come for your job.
Well, Matt Rife is so annoying
anymore because
bro, I haven't seen that guy since like 2020.
Realize like
I have no idea who the fuck.
He got canceled because he was just so shit.
Why would I self-deprecate if hating me is like its own economy?
Regardless, though, everything that Whitney said here is completely contradicting to her points she made on her latest JRE appearance, where she tried to impress Joe by saying that she doesn't care about the haters, and that everyone, including herself, hates on other comics and people, overall just acting as if she were a saint.
I always think, like, if we didn't get to do what we do, would we be doing that?
100%.
Yeah.
I would. I would say that, like, when people are like really mean to celebrities online in comments, I'm like, I would do that.
Oh my god, bro.
1,000.
You probably do.
If I
You
was
probably have
16
so many
years
alt
old and I-
accounts.
Why would you do that?
All these
Rogan?
fuckers
Come
have
on.
alt accounts. You fucking
I
know
bet
it.
Joe
bro.
Rogan told her to lose some weight, and like, okay,
Well,
get right on that.
like, I don't do that at all. That's the thing. Like, I don't do that at all. So if I made it filthy rich and famous, I'd be like, yeah, I wouldn't do that. Because I'm like,
You don't artificially boost yourself with your alt bot chat or your fucking alt account like Jimmy Dore.
only you, prop. You're my only booster. With 10 different
Hell yeah.
accounts boosting my channel. But no, like, as far as like the idea of like negative comments towards someone, I don't do that. I don't do that at all. On principle, personally. I mean, I'll have like pushback on with certain comments where I thought they were like actually engaging with audiences, but after a while, I realized like they don't actually do that. That's bullshit. It's not actually open conversation. It's not actually real conversation. It's just kind of totems of how important am I compared to you, and that decides whether I respond or not. Like rappers, right?
Looking at
It's like
Whitney
kinda lame to
Cummings
me.
right now just makes me want to eat.
Oh my god. Pause.
That's Joe Rogan.
Maybe no
Sorry.
pause for you, Harrison, but yeah, me. I'm sorry. I don't have that experience. I don't have that experience of wanting to put like negative comments for the sake of being negative, which is how they're portraying it. Like, fuck off. Who the fuck are you guys? It's like, yeah, no offense to, I don't know Whitney Cummings, but Joe Rogan I've seen a decent amount of. Like, you're not that talented, my man. I'm sorry, you're not. I'm sorry. Based on my own particular experience of artwork in regards to comedy, or even talking about combat fighting, you're not that talented to me. You're kind of whatever. You're the guy that's here versus the guy that should be there, right?
Well, that was his admission when he started his whole podcast. He's like, I'm just a dude talking to people.
I know, but he's not even that anymore, right? That's gone. That facade is fucking
Yeah, the
long
way they're
gone.
talking to each other, it's like it's like the way people talk trying to like purposely get other people to eavesdrop on it. Like you're like speaking extra loud at the fucking dinner table so that people in the living room hear your shit.
Not bad. Not bad. Yeah. But it's just
Like it's just this performative fucking talk they're doing right now. It's so creepy.
well, look at their narrative. Their narrative is, hey, if I didn't have this money and success, I'd be on the internet too, fucking talking shit about the guys who have money and success. They're kind of saying, like, Rogan's kind of saying that, I think. And it's like, what? It's the point is like be like a real person, and like if it sounds legit, you answer it. If it doesn't, like, oh, this guy's trolling me, let it be known. Why not do all that?
And if you look at the comments, it's not like it's just fucking people being like loser,
exactly,
goofy, or some shit like
Oh my
that. It's
gosh,
always
Joe
like some
Rogan-
funny ass
Joe
shit.
Rogan has like an army of fucking heroes out there. It's fucking weird. It's like you can't even
Yeah, they
talk
got
bad
mad.
about them on the internet. They'll beat you up.
But when people grill people in the comments, it's always in the funniest way. Like they address usually what's being said in the thing or say some like quippy thing about it. And then
Yeah.
that's like the top comments and shit.
yeah. And I guess that's
Like it's
too
not
much.
I'm gonna kill you or you should die or some shit like
Yeah.
that. Like that will never fucking yeah, well it probably does, but it just instantly gets reported by YouTube, all those kind of comments.
Or skip pass. If someone's like, Rogan, you're so stupid. Okay, maybe they have a point, but they didn't say their point. So you know what? Skip. then you go on like some of these people like actually have points behind their comments, and these guys will skip over that too because it's quote unquote negative sounding, and it's like you fucking powder puff pussies, bro, straight up. Like you're in like Rogan, you're in fuck you money territory. I'm sure Whitney Cummings is too. Fucking look at them. Maybe answer. I would say answer them personally if I was there. But like,
I'd do the Richard Dawkins thing and read them out loud on my stream and have a fucking good time with it.
well, I don't want it to be mockery either. Like I don't want to be mocked either. I want it to be like if you view it as serious, answer it seriously. If you view it as a joke, maybe you think it's funny. Okay, say the joke. Why not? But the point is like the whole idea is if you fucking dick ride what I'm saying, awesome, and I ignore it. If you say something that's not dick riding, aka negative, thus I'll ignore that too. And thus no one gets fucking answered. It's just there. It's not even like important or worth talking about because you are just feeding off of my fucking fame. And it's like, you fucking lames, bro. You are not new. You're fucking Betamaxes. That mentality is so fucking fake and old as shit. Who's going to change the fucking game and like actually talk to people? They tried our best. Hey, man, I know I'm famous.
What did I miss? You're doing Joe Rogan?
An entire video, Joe. You missed out on all of it.
Oh no, we still got more.
A little bit more.
We got the Rogan part. We went through Bert Kreischer, Whitney Cummings, my face, and then we go into Rogan.
Nah, you got like a minute and 15 seconds left of this video.
Oh shit.
Yeah. But
is the Rogan sphere not doing so well? They having a tough time.
Oh, they're
getting
getting
a lot of hate. I think Joe would agree with me. I think Whitney Cummings sandwich.
That wasn't English.
I did not hear that, and I'm not sure I wanted to hear that.
Yeah, let's leave that there. But you guys can point out things that you think are interesting or whatever. I'm sorry, like if I had a channel with 1 million fucking views, I'm going through all the comments. Like, what did I fuck up on, or what's funny, what's likable, what do I agree with? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a kid in a candy store at that point, but like.
Well, every comment that isn't a bot, because YouTube has that problem too.
True, but still, I don't know. There'd be like such curiosity about like, man, such a sample size of people's opinions and things. It'd be actually important to me. But these guys kind of write it off in this pseudo new agey style, like, oh my god, block out the negativity, block it out. I keep doing Nick Fuentes' voice. Whatever.
Block it out like it's those gay kids in Chicago. So what was the subject of this Joe Rogan video? Comedians getting backlash?
Yeah, and their responses to it. I'd say that.
Big fucking deal. Comedians have been getting backlash since the beginning of comedy as an art form.
I'm gonna say
that's not new.
I'm gonna say pause for that, but also, here we go.
And a fucking Twitter account,
and they have a plane. Yeah,
fuck you.
You're just like, hey, asshole. Like, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'd be going after everybody. I would 100%. That was all, especially if I get them to respond.
Right.
I'd be like, woo wee. I got
because
him on
you're
the
an
hook.
idiot.
Look at this.
And then like Kimmel would like read negative comments on his show. Like you can get on a show. Which is, by the way, what's happening with like crowd work. People come to shows now trying to get in a crowd work video.
Got it.
Just heckling and yelling.
Ability to look at themselves.
Yeah. But also like to all my, like I was just did Norman's podcast with Sam Morrell and they were talking
now they're bitching about hecklers. Remember when hecklers would get fucking
I've said
glued?
worse things to you than any of these comments.
Right.
Like we're comics. We all sit around and are so much meaner to each other.
I'm starting to miss the days when the venue hosting would actually give you rotten fruit to throw at these people.
Nothing in this comment section is worse than what Tony Hinchcliffe just said to me on the phone.
So
those are such good times, don't you think, Jordan?
Comments is just insane because these comments are literally a result of what they put online. Same with all the videos.
Is Christina fucking
in
pregnant?
Sort of
She's pregnant? Prego? Christina Pajink?
Result of what
she is pregnant.
I think she is.
That's Tom Segura's wife. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mr. Ozempic himself.
That looks like a pregnancy, and I think it's pretty far along.
I remember when these guys brought King Ass Ripper to Joe Rogan's podcast. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Sorry, one of the funniest things I've ever seen. It's fucking hilarious. It was. Like, yo, this King Ass Ripper. And they played, like, clips of it. This guy,
I remember that shit.
These guys, like, dipping sausage into mayonnaise and eating it. Like, oh, God, it's disgusting. It's like, yeah.
I haven't done my impersonation of him in a while, but there was this one video where he was eating 2 pizzas and he, like, drenched them in sausage gravy. He's like, I'm gonna eat 2 whole pizzas and I'm gonna cover them in sausage gravy. Ha 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 ha.
I got 2 Egg McMuffins. I'm gonna fart on them. He farts on them and then eats them. Like, yo, that shit's nuts. That's
yeah,
like
those farts
gone wild.
Those farts off the fucking Richter scale.
That shit was fucking hilarious to me. But yeah.
Apparently he still does those videos, but I'm never able to find them. He makes himself very difficult to follow.
As part of the hilarity of Christina and Tom Segura's thing, where it's like, we can't find this guy, we offer him money, we can't find him still. Like, where is this man? He's a mystery. He does it for the love of the game. He does it for the gluttony and the farts and shit like that.
He's what we call a vulgar auteur.
And that was the most genuine laugh from Joe Rogan I've ever seen in my life. His face turned red, crying, laughing. He's like, "Where the fuck did you find this? Why do you have this around?" He's like crying. Like that shit's fucking funny.
You know when you laugh so hard that your entire stomach hurts?
Yes. It's called
That was me. That was me the first time I saw that.
It's called Goku Lexington Steel. One of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. I can't breathe when I watch that thing. I'm laughing so hard. Like, I can't help it, man. It is what it is. King Ass Ripper is one of those. I've had some laughs in life. That's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. I cried laughing.
That guy deserves to be remembered as one of the internet greats. Right next to some of those old Flash videos that you'd find on like fucking Newgrounds or Albino Black Sheep.
I'm gonna fall on it. Alright, here we go.
I'm gonna eat 10 Egg McMuffins and wash it down with 4 liters of Diet Coke.
He's in like tiny one. He's just
You can see the color change on them too.
The brown comes out. Oh my god! Who fucking
he's
thought to
farting
do
so
that?
hard he's releasing shit vapor.
He didn't want to be known for it either, bro. He hid his name and face. Like, yeah, the dedication, the absolute dedication to that.
I've seen videos where he shows his face. That one where he eats 2 pizzas and a bunch of sausage gravy is one of them.
Why?
I don't think he cares anymore.
What's wrong with you?
He already knows he's a legend.
All right, here we go. The last
is worse than what Tony Hinchcliffe just said to me on the phone.
So these comedians getting angry over hate comments is just insane because these comments are literally a result of what they put online. Same with all the videos. Them responding in this sort of fashion makes them look even worse than before. And as far as I can tell, they're in way too deep at this point to salvage their reputations. And with that being said, thanks so much for watching.
You're welcome.
I'm looking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bert Kreischer is fucking. I think Bert Kreischer is the cringest of them all. I watched a bunch of interviews with him, and he's just like nonstop talking to himself. He'll interview the person, and then he'll ask them a question, and then he'll relate it back to himself, and then talk for 5 minutes.
Unironically, I would take Michael Richards over any of this shit.
Kramer, no! You can't say the N-word, Kramer. No, it's Kramer.
I was like,
Kramer. Oh. I'm sorry, Jerry. I'm sorry.
As obnoxious as that was, he was still trying to joust with that dude. Pause.
That dude in the crowd like, yo, Kramer, that's fucked up, man. You can't say a shit like that. He's like bargaining with him, like, yo, you can't say that, man. That's fucked up. You turned into a victim quickly. That shit is fucking funny.
While we're on the subject of Seinfeld, I'm going to say it. Kramer's way funnier than Jerry.
Yeah, he made the show, in my opinion.
Yeah, without him, you don't have a show.
Yeah, he was like the comedic relief, and the rest was just kind of like a sitcom.
Listen, because I'm in love with Elaine, she wins. Number one. Elaine, my number one.
I want your full body jive on top of me.
Even if she kicks you in the fucking nads with those heels,
I will punch a soup Nazi for her. I'd punch him in the face. But Bert Kreischer.
Love how in that episode Kramer, the fucking manic dude of the four, is the only one that actually gets along with him.
But all right, Bert Kreischer. I never had an affinity for him at all.
I barely know who he is.
I watched the old days of Rogan podcast. So like I've seen like all these different guys that were on his show since the early days. He's one of them. Bert Kreischer was one of them. But I never had like a sense to look at his stand-up comedy. I just never got that. Never got the sense to do that. I don't know if that was me or if that was something I felt about him. I think it's about what I felt about him, like talking out loud, like, whatever. I'll look up Ari Shafir, but this guy, nah.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I don't know his stand-up too well, but, hey, good.
You called.
Joe, what was the Adam Sandler guy that we were talking about that was on all of Adam Sandler's movies?
Are you thinking of Rob Schneider or fucking John Riley?
No, it's not that guy. He's the guy that's in the golf. No, he's the guy that he's like in Happy Gilmore, and he's one of the golfers.
Shooter McGavin?
No, not Shooter McGavin. He's like a good guy, a nice guy. But anyways, Bert Kreischer's interviewing this guy, and he starts like talking about his health or whatever, and then he was like, yeah, so like I noticed your shtick is like you just take your shirt off and you got a big gut or whatever.
Not Norm.
And he's
no,
Norm.
Okay.
I guess Norm Macdonald.
He would say that shit. He would definitely say that shit. It's like so.
He's in the same interview. He tells the story about a Norm Macdonald seeing him play live, and he gets backstage, and Norm Macdonald's just laughing his ass off, and he's like, "He's not wearing a shirt," kind of thing. And then Bert's just like, "That's how I knew I made it as a comedian. That was actually funny." And then all I could think is fucking Norm Macdonald just laughing at this motherfucker, not with him. Just like, this motherfucker's not wearing a shirt, bro.
A laugh. If you could make a guy like Norm like fucking bust a gut laughing at you, you did something right.
Or wrong.
But in that same interview, he's like talking about
something so wrong it loops back around.
Yeah. He talks about his gut being like his shtick or whatever, and he's like, don't you think that like, that bad for your health and you could die kind of thing? And then he's like, no, I care a lot about my health. And then he's just like, I work out every day. I do TRT. I do peptides and all this stuff.
Rogan.
And then the guy's like, well, do you drink? He's like, every day. And he's like, yeah, so you don't care about your health very much.
As the Rogan world for sure. Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Once again, I've done several of these like Rogan Sphere. According to Whitney, I almost said Whitney Webb, Whitney Cummings, anonymous faces of the internet guys. I've watched their content, especially with the Rogan Sphere, and let's be real, they're kind of exposing these fools. Pause, but they're doing that, and it's fucking funny too. Beige Frequency, Too Lazy to Try. these type of guys are shitting all over these guys' lives. They are.
None of them are lying.
No, there's like a point to it too. It's like it's the same monotone mother. It's like my brothers or something. Same monotone motherfuckers like making content about the Rogan sphere, and they're capturing what I think a lot of fans are saying. And yeah, it's fucking hilarious the way they do it too. It's
And
very
advice
nonchalant.
little advice for Too Lazy to Try: never change that profile picture you use. Keep George Costanza. It's perfect.
Totally with the chips.
Right.
There's that one guy. He kind of looks Down syndrome, and he's a comedian. He was even like pretending to be Down syndrome. He got in trouble for it.
I don't know.
Shit, he's a part of the Rogan sphere. Like, fuck, Dylan or no, not Dylan. Shane Gillis.
He said Shane Gillis. Shane Gillis is Down syndrome. Is that what you just said?
He kind of looks like he's got Down syndrome. He's cute. He got a cute little face.
He has one of the funniest things I've ever heard ever. But go ahead, yeah.
He's like playing this shit out well because he's like trying to kind of like point out that the Rogan sphere shit and their jokes aren't good. Even though I think his jokes are shit too, and he's like the same kind of comedian. He's just like slightly better.
I'm telling you, his fucking Trump and Biden bit is one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life in stand-up world. Have you heard it?
Yeah, he's got. Is it when he does the impression?
He does. It's like what would Trump sound like if he got shot? and then he does like a Biden bit next to it. It's fucking funny. Like Chappelle brings him on stage. But yeah, it is one of the funny bits ever. Like tell me, like say this bit.
Jordan, sit down. You're gay.
I'm playing it. I think I'm playing it for YouTube.
You're gay.
Do it.
Trump is also gay. Everybody's gay but me.
Let Shane take it away, Joe. Here we go.
All right, I'm charitable. I can share the stage if I have to.
This is one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life.
Get ready, prop.
All right, this guy I'm bringing on stage is so funny. He got canceled at the beginning of his career.
Okay.
Please welcome from almost Saturday Night Live, Shane Gillis.
He was so canceled. Here he is at the comedy.
Now, Shane.
Hey.
I'm gonna keep my comments brief.
All right.
Shane, you once did a joke that I love, and I hate making requests. I saw you do a joke about Donald Trump getting shot.
All right. I'll try to remember it.
He said he would die funny.
Yeah.
I don't know if he dies in the joke.
No. I said, of all the presidents, I think it's fair to say Donald Trump would be the funniest one to see get shot. Just because he'd be in the middle of a speech talking shit. Just, you're gay. The shooter would be coming out and be like, sit down, get down. What a loser, get down, sit down. But just the noise he would make when he got
Why you losers at
Wait, Joe, wait. What happened, Joe? What happened, Joe?
The shooter would be coming out and be like, sit down, get down. What a loser, get down, sit down. But just the noise he would make when he got hit. Even if you love Donald Trump, it would be funny. As soon as he got hit, he'd be like, ah!
No, wait for it.
But the rest of the joke, which is my favorite part that didn't really, a lot of people didn't like it, was Biden. I think Biden's the first president you could punch assassinate. You just walk right up to him and be like, Mr. President, how the fuck are you doing?
That's one of the funniest things ever to me. That shit is so fucking funny. Mr. President, fuck are you doing?
Hey, Mr. President, how the fuck are you doing?
Gets fucking punch assassinated.
Wreckage incarnate.
That's I don't know too much of Shane Gillis's stand up, but that thing was always funny to me. That shit will
If the
forever
rest
be
of his
funny to me.
if the rest of his stand up is like 20% that, he's
Look
gonna
at that
have a
shit,
long
bro.
and happy career.
Look at my floured onion.
Are you showing me cooking shit right now? Doing tutorials?
He wants to
My
show you
flowered
his
blossom
blooming onion.
His my onion on the barbie.
I've got a blooming onion on this Barbie over here.
Watch me do a
On next to my
kickflip.
shrimp.
Anyways, there's your video.
While we're on
While
while we're on the subject of Australia, there's a particular moment in the house I can't wait for you to get to.
I'm up to 14, I believe. I watched one last night, I believe. Either way, holy goats.
That's the video. I'm sorry that I was gone for most of it.
Shout the King Ass Ripper too.
Wherever that magnificent bastard is, I hope he's having a good day.
I hope he goes to like the doctors regularly, gets his heart checked up on, any clogging or cholesterol or whatever the fuck. I hope all that's checked out, Mr. Ass Ripper. I hope you checked it out.
That's King Ass Ripper to you.
I apologize. See, like I used to play like Rogan shit like that on my YouTube channel, but now that shit gets like copyrighted, like straight up. You can't even play a fucking not too much of his podcast. It's like, yo, what the fuck, dude? You make enough money, you're good. What the fuck are we doing?
Where's the soul?
You never know. But either way, there's your video. Please subscribe if you feel like. Comment, agree, disagree. Tell me what you think in the comment section.
So if you have fun memories of King Ass Ripper.
I'm sure there's some Rogan guys, Rogan Sphere people that, will find this interesting. But please leave a comment. Don't forget to share, support, hopefully donate to all the links in the description box. Also, please check out the Discord link. Or else. Also, please check out the Discord link if you want to join that. We are in that Discord right now, and all opinions are welcome. And obviously, everything I showed you, including the Shane Gillis, Dave Chappelle, Donald Trump, Joe Biden, that will be linked for you in that same description box for you to look at on your own and enjoy. And most importantly, that's right, most importantly, give this video a thumbs down. A thumbs down from Chicago. Yeah. Your artist still gets fucked up, Joe. So,
Damn it.